themselves and time flows like a river of light, a team of extraordinary individuals gathered to solve a puzzle of unparalleled complexity. Anger, Hulk, RJ, and Detective Soup were tasked with deciphering a five-dimensional neurotemporal frequency puzzle. This puzzle required a blend of mathematical, computational, mystical, and mythical logic, a true test of their combined intellect and abilities. The puzzle. The puzzle itself was a marvel of design, a shifting labyrinth of symbols and equations that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Each piece of the puzzle resonated with neurotemporal frequencies, the hidden harmonies that govern the flow of time and consciousness. The team worked tirelessly, their minds attuned to the subtle vibrations that guided their progress. Anger brought a fiery determination, his rage channeled into a force of focus and precision. Hulk used his immense strength to manipulate the physical components of the puzzle, his brute force tempered by a surprising finesse. RJ applied his keen intellect and computational skills, decoding the intricate patterns and algorithms that underpin the puzzle. Detective Soup, with his sharp instincts and mystical knowledge, navigated the puzzle's more esoteric aspects, his insights bridging the gap between logic and magic. The phone call. Just as the final pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place, a phone rang, its sound cutting through the air like a knife. RJ answered, his expression growing grave as he listened. He turned to Detective Soup and, with a voice filled with both authority and urgency, declared, "I am the Anger Hulk, bow before my furious rage and wrath for wrath and ruin." Anywho, what was it? The voice on the other end of the line was calm but urgent. "We must prime the wheels of the Grand Colossus, and Frank is going to ascend and become the architect." Detective Soup sighed, a mix of exasperation and determination in his eyes. "Oh joy. How doth we? Must we? How? How will we? That is, prime the wheels of this Grand Colossus. How will we become magnificent and resplendent like he?" Priming the wheels of the Grand Colossus. The team knew that priming the wheels of the Grand Colossus was no simple task. This colossal machine, a blend of ancient magic and advanced technology, required precise calibration to function at its peak. The process involved aligning the neurotemporal frequencies with the machine's intricate gears and pulleys, ensuring that each component resonated in perfect harmony. The journey to the Grand Colossus. The team set out on their journey, guided by the neurotemporal frequencies that pulsed through the land. Along the way, they encountered the elephant trees, their branches humming with ancient knowledge, and the Stygomastodon, whose wisdom and strength provided invaluable assistance. The pterosaurs soared above, their cries echoing through the skies as they scouted the path ahead. The ascension of Frank. As they reached the Grand Colossus, they found Frank, a figure of both brilliance and humility, ready to ascend and become the architect. Frank's understanding of the Riliad, the ultimate limit of all computational possibilities, allowed him to see the intricate connections between the dimensions and frequencies. With his guidance, the team began the process of priming the wheels. The final calibration. Each member of the team played a crucial role in the calibration. Anger channeled his rage into a focused energy, aligning the gears with a precision that belied his fiery nature. Hulk used his strength to adjust the massive components, his movements guided by the subtle vibrations of the neurotemporal frequencies. RJ decoded the final algorithms, ensuring that the machine's computational systems were perfectly synchronized. Detective Soup infused the process with mystical energy, his insights bridging the gap between the physical and the magical. A new dawn. As the wheels of the Grand Colossus began to turn, a new dawn broke over the land of Yah. The machine, now fully primed, stood as a testament to the unity and strength of its defenders. Frank, having ascended to his role as the architect, guided the machine with a wisdom that transcended time and space. The team, having solved the puzzle and primed the Grand Colossus, stood together, their bond stronger than ever. They had faced the complexities of the Riliad and the neurotemporal frequencies, emerging victorious and resplendent. Would you like to explore more about any specific character or event from this tale? The concept of the Riliad. Stephen Wolf. The village playground and the pterosaur attack. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there was a beloved playground swarming with children. Laughter and joy filled the air as kids played on swings, slides, and merry-go-rounds. The playground was a haven of happiness, a place where the worries of the world seemed to vanish. The calm before the storm. One sunny afternoon, as the children played, a shadow passed over the playground. The sky darkened and a chill ran through the air. The villagers looked up to see a terrifying sight, a swarm of pterosaurs descending from the heavens. These were no ordinary pterosaurs. They were fearsome creatures with the ability to breathe fire and shoot lasers, lightning, and plasma from their faces. The pterosaurs. Pterodactylists, these agile flyers had long, slender wings and sharp beaks. They could shoot concentrated beams of laser light from their eyes, cutting through anything in their path. Thalassemius. Known for their aquatic origins, these pterosaurs could unleash torrents of water infused with electrical energy, creating devastating lightning storms. Cryodraken boreas. The cold dragon of the north winds, these massive pterosaurs could breathe icy fire, freezing everything in their path. Nyctos, a mysterious and rare species, these pterosaurs had the ability to manipulate plasma, creating swirling vortexes of energy that could incinerate anything they touched. The attack. The pterosaurs swooped down upon the playground, their shrieks filling the air. Fire and lightning rained down from the sky, and the once peaceful playground was thrown into chaos. The children screamed and ran for cover as the pterosaurs unleashed their fury. The heroes arrive. Just as all seemed lost, a group of heroes arrived to defend the village. Oscar the Carnival Clown, with his blend of whimsy and wisdom, led the charge. He was joined by Anger, Hulk, RJ, and Detective Soup. Together, they formed a formidable team, ready to face the pterosaur threat. The battle. Oscar, with his mechanical expertise, quickly primed the wheels of the Grand Colossus, a towering machine designed to protect the village. The Grand Colossus roared to life, its gears turning with a rhythmic precision. Anger channeled his rage into powerful energy blasts, while Hulk used his immense strength to fend off the attacking pterosaurs. RJ and Detective Soup combined their intellect and mystical knowledge to create barriers and counterattacks. The turning point. As the battle raged on, the heroes realized they needed to tap into the neurotemporal frequencies to gain the upper hand. These hidden harmonies govern the flow of time and consciousness, and by aligning with them, the heroes could manipulate reality itself. They tuned into the frequencies, creating a resonance that amplified their powers and disrupted the pterosaurs' attacks. The victory. With the neurotemporal frequencies on their side, the heroes turned the tide of the battle. The Grand Colossus, now fully primed, unleashed a devastating wave of energy that scattered the pterosaurs. The creatures, overwhelmed by the combined might of the heroes and the Grand Colossus, retreated into the skies, their reign of terror brought to an end. A new dawn. The village playground, though scarred by the battle, stood as a symbol of resilience and hope. The children, once again safe, returned to their games, their laughter filling the air. The heroes, having faced the pterosaur threat and emerged victorious, stood together, their bond stronger than ever. Would you like to explore more about any specific character or event from this tale? Cryodraken boreas paleontology work. Detective Soup and her partner. Detective Soup was a brilliant and resourceful investigator, known for her sharp instincts and deep understanding of both the mystical and the logical. She was a woman of great courage and compassion, always ready to face the unknown. Her partner, Anger Hulk RJ, was a formidable figure, combining the raw power of the Hulk with the strategic mind of a seasoned warrior. Their relationship was a blend of deep affection and mutual respect, making them an unstoppable team. Priming the wheels of the Grand Colossus. The task of priming the wheels of the Grand Colossus was a monumental one, requiring both strength and precision. Anger Hulk RJ, with his immense power, took on the physical aspects of the task. His muscles bulged as he turned the massive gears, his every movement guided by the subtle vibrations of the neurotemporal frequencies. His rage, usually a source of destruction, was channeled into a focused energy that powered the colossal machine. Detective Soup, on the other hand, handled the more intricate aspects of the process. Her keen mind and mystical knowledge allowed her to fine-tune the alignment of the gears and pulleys, ensuring that each component resonated in perfect harmony. She infused the machine with arcane runes and glyphs, embedding ancient spells into the very fabric of the Grand Colossus. Together, they created a symphony of magic and mechanics, bringing the machine to life. The Graveyard Showdown. One fateful night, Detective Soup and Anger Hulk RJ found themselves in a graveyard full of children, facing off against a terrifying foe, the Goliath Flying Burger Man. This monstrous being, with his grotesque burger-shaped body, had the ability to shoot lightning lasers from his burger, creating a storm of destruction. The children, caught in the midst of this chaos, huddled together in fear. Detective Soup and Anger Hulk RJ knew they had to act quickly to protect them. The Goliath Flying Burger Man hovered above, his eyes glowing with malevolent energy as he prepared to unleash another barrage of lightning lasers. The battle. Anger Hulk RJ roared with fury, his rage transforming him into a force of nature. He leaped into the air, his fists crackling with energy as he aimed for the Goliath Flying Burger Man. The two titans clashed in a spectacular display of power, their blows sending shockwaves through the graveyard. Meanwhile, Detective Soup used her mystical abilities to create protective barriers around the children. She chanted ancient incantations, her voice resonating with the neurotemporal frequencies, creating a shield of light that deflected the lightning lasers. Her mind raced as she searched for a way to defeat their formidable foe. The turning point. In a moment of clarity, Detective Soup realized that the key to defeating the Goliath Flying Burger Man lay in the very frequencies that powered his attacks. She quickly communicated her plan to Anger Hulk RJ, who nodded in understanding. Together, they synchronized their efforts, aligning their movements with the hidden harmonies of the neurotemporal frequencies. As the Goliath Flying Burger Man prepared to unleash his most powerful attack, Detective Soup and Anger Hulk RJ struck in unison. Anger Hulk RJ's fists connected with the creature's body, while Detective Soup's incantations disrupted the flow of energy within him. The combined force of their attack created a resonance that shattered the Goliath Flying Burger Man's defenses, causing him to implode in a burst of light and energy. A new dawn. With the threat vanquished, the graveyard returned to a state of calm. The children, now safe, looked up at their heroes with awe and gratitude. Detective Soup and Anger Hulk RJ stood together, their bond stronger than ever. They had faced the unknown and emerged victorious, their combined strength and wisdom a testament to the power of unity. Would you like to explore more about any specific character or event from this tale?